So today's topic of discussion is cookies in web development. So let these two machines be let the machine towards your left be the client machine, and the machine towards the right be your server machine. Okay. So this is the client machine, this is the server machine, and the topic of discussion is cookies in web development. So let's first define what is a cookie. So by definition, cookie is small amount of information which resides at the client side browser. Where does the cookie stay? It stays at the client side browser, but where is it created and manipulated? Server side. Okay, which is created and manipulated at the server side. And what does it contain? It contains the browsing habits of the client. So if I have a habit of viewing a particular website in a particular language, so if I view Flipkart in English, so it will show me the product name, product details, pricing in English. So if a friend of mine who is a Tamilian, South Indian, he takes my laptop and he wants to buy something on Flipkart, he will go and change the language preference to Tamil. He logs out. When I log in next time, what will I see? I will still see in Tamil, because the browser, so my browser understands my browsing habits. So if my browser knows that I remember few passwords, like for Gmail, I never, if I log out, my Gmail understands my password. I don't have to type anything. So it just if so my browsing habits, my browser understands. So if I log in from Prathamesh's laptop, then, and if I am so accustomed to this style, so if I'm using this style wherein I don't enter my password, and a year has passed, 2 years have passed, at times I might also forget the password. So if I log in from a different machine, the browser has changed. Does that browser remember my browsing habits? So I remember the ID, but I don't remember the password. Clear? So it is small amount of, and how much memory, how much date size will a password be? How much bytes of memory will it take? How much bytes of memory does it take to store Tamil? 5 characters, 5 bytes. English, 7 characters, 7 bytes. My password, 10 characters. So is the data small or big? So it's a very small amount of data. So cookie, it stays at the client side, storing the browsing habits of that particular user. So if I log in with Chrome, it remembers my ID password. If I log in with Mozilla, then browser has changed, so that data is not there on this browser. Am I understood? So such data is stored in your cookies. Clear? So cookie is a key value pair sort of data structure. What? Only it has a key and a value. You all have a roll number name. So the cookie has a name. So the cookie name will be language. What will be the cookie name be? Language, and the value of the cookie will be my preferred language in which I would wish to view the browser. Clear? So such amount of, this is how you will depict a cookie. So this is what a cookie looks like. It has a name and a value, and both should be in strings. Both should be in strings. You can have if you are storing a number, put it in double quotes, put it in, convert it to a string and then store. Don't store a primitive type. So this is the name of the cookie, this is the value of the cookie. One more cookie, if I have, let's say, password. Yes. So if this is my cookie for password, so this is, I don't know why they call it cookie. Has no relation with your cookies. Okay, the confectionery cookie. So password is one cookie, and the value of the password will be over here. So say the password is 12345. Will be in double quotes. Okay, this also will be in. So the value of the cookie should be in double quotes. Making sense? So where are the cookies stored? They are stored at the client side. When we send a request to the server, which is this phase, request, HTTP request, the server receives our request, processes our request, and then sends us the response. So which is this phase, HTTP response. Via which object are the cookies coming to the server? Request or response? So along with the request object, along with the which object? Along with the request object, the entire cookies of that particular path. So if I have logged into Facebook, the cookies of Facebook only will go from the client to the Facebook server. So if I have cookies of Facebook, cookies of Amazon, cookies of Gmail, cookies of other website which I have browsed, and I am requesting the Amazon server or the Flipkart server, which cookies will go along with the request object? Cookies of that particular domain only. All the cookies of Amazon which are stored on my hard disk, on my browser, will only accompany the request. So if I have 10 cookies, 5 cookies from Amazon, 5 cookies from Flipkart, and I send a request to the Flipkart server, how many cookies will go? 5 or 10? Only 5 cookies of that particular server only. If I have 20 cookies, 5 of Amazon, 5 of Flipkart, 5 of Myntra, 5 of Jabong, and I request the Myntra server, how many cookies will go with the request? 20 or 5? So it will shortlist all the cookies of that particular application and send it along with the request object. So if your Gmail has 2 cookies, namely language and password, only those 2 cookies will accompany the request object. So with each request, all the cookies on the browser, or all the cookies of that particular website on the browser, of that particular website only will be sent. So with request, I'll be sending 2 cookies. So the server machine will read the cookies. How many cookies will it get? 2. Now if the preferred language was English, and the friend who has logged in has changed the preferred language to Tamil, where is the language change, the changes taking effect? Server. So the cookie which was, the name will not change. The cookie name is language. It has been manipulated from English to Tamil. Okay. Now with the response object, all the cookies will come back to the client. With the which object? With the response object. When the response object comes from the server, along with the response, I will get both the cookies also. But now, has the cookie been manipulated, or they are same as they went? They have been manipulated. So 2 cookies have come back, and now this language from English has changed to am I understood? So where do the cookies reside and where the manipulations take place? So next time when the person opens the website, he will see the browser and has the cookie stored, and the browser will fetch it in Tamil. Clear? Okay, with the request, let's take this is scenario 1. Cookies can be manipulated at the server. Let's take scenario 2. While sending with the request object, how many cookies went? 2. Now I can create a new cookie. Where do I create cookies? Creation of cookies and manipulation takes place at the server. So now I create a new cookie for that path, for that domain, for Amazon. And now when the response comes, how many cookies will come with the response? 3. Okay, and the cookies will reside at the browser. The cookie data is persistent. Session data is not persistent. It is between login and logout. 1800 seconds, 30 minutes only. The default, you can increase it if you wish to. But cookie can stay on the browser for days, weeks, years, months also. So we can specify a particular time for how much duration you want the cookie to reside on the browser. That is called as set max age. The function called as set max age, and you have to set the age in seconds. Age in, so if I set 60, the cookie will reside on the browser for 1 minute. If I set 3600, 1 hour. If I set 3600 into 24, means if I set, see this, these are the functions. Which is the function? Set, which is the function name? Set max age, right over here. So if I set max age to, if I set max age to 60, means 60 seconds, unit of second, 1 minute. The cookie will reside on the browser only for, and after 1 minute it will expire. It will die its natural death. If I set 3600, means 1 hour. If I set 3600 into 24, means 1 day. Make sense? And if I set to 3600 into 24 into 365, now how much? Now how much? 3600 into 24 into 365. 1 year. So that much time the cookie will reside on my browser. If I don't specify anything, default type of the cookie is I close the browser, cookie expire. I close the browser, cookie will expire on the browser closing. But if I want, I can set the age of the cookie also. Where do I set these ages? At the server side, because where are the cookies created? Servers. Cookie will just reside at the client side browser. All manipulation, creation, deletion, age setting will take place at the server side. So once I get the cookie back over here, then I can use the data in the cookie, like we did yesterday for session tracking. Who has logged in? Mujahid has logged in. Now on all the pages I can read Mujahid, Mujahid, Mujahid from where? From the cookie, because the cookie is there on my browser. Am I understood? This is the theoretical architecture of what is a cookie. So it has a name and a value. If I read the name, it will give me the value. So every variable, if like if I have integer I equals to 10, if I SOP I, what will it give me? 10. So if I say SOP language, it will give me the value of that. So you can get the values of the cookie and set the value of the cookie also. Making sense? Yes. Clear? Do you all know how the cookies are stored on the browser? I'll show you. See now. I'll show you. So if you want to see where the cookies are stored on the browser, so for Chrome, this is the pattern. Click over here, go to settings. Settings may scroll down and go to advanced. Go to advanced. In advanced, you further scroll down and go to site settings. Go to site settings. In that you have cookie and site data. Click over here. Further down you will see. I'll just zoom out. You will further out. You will see. Where did I go to? So cookie and site data, and see all cookies and site data. Click over here and here you can search. So if you want to search for cookies from Amazon, these are my cookies from Amazon. Cookie from Flipkart. Flipkart, they want any cookies, right? So you can search and you can delete also if you want to. If I want to delete these cookies, local host from where we run our program. So from local host, I have 11 cookies. These are my 11 cookies from local host. And each cookie, so PMA language, the cookie name, what is the content in that? It's some encoded content over here. And from which path it has come, PHP myadmin. Clear? So this is the architecture of cookies. Now let's do a program.